Star Wars Force Arena Commanders, welcome to a brand new Force Arena video. So we're taking the Boba Fett deck for a spin in tier 5, the one that I published I think last week. Low cost deck, but you do really need to have a bit of luck and obviously have Slave 1 in there to make it all work, so you can bring all the enemy troops together and then just drop your seismic charge and blow them to smithereens. So we're in some 2v2, and it's one of those games where I was waiting for my partner thinking, is he there? Is he gone? I don't know. But Admiral Thrawn is with me by my side. Got Luke and Leia as our enemy. So waiting as usual to see what he does. Yeah, I think he's still there. See what he does and see what they do. But Luke's obviously going to charge, and here he comes. Flamethrowers behind him. Thrawn comes across for no reason at all. I've got this under control really, but he really should be making a push at the bottom right lane. So if you're watching this as a new player to 2v2, this is what you want to do. You do not want to be where Thrawn is now, defending this lane. Everything is just wasted. All that energy we're putting into that lane now, just to wipe out a handful of troopers. Nothing to push with. He should have just gone bottom right lane, and now he drops a rocket trooper down there, which is a waste of time. It might get off a chip, one shot chip damage, but that'd be about it before it gets killed. Then it'll just get repaired, so it's barely worth the energy. So now we're under a bit of pressure now, it's left side, as the rebels charge again. Thrawn, I really don't know what he's doing in this match. He's paying zero attention to what's going on the right side, zero attention to anything on the map at all, and he's just not doing what he should be doing. So I'll come across to help now. We've got a tank going up left with some bladesmen, but they're not going to last very long. I'll drop in my seismic charge again. He drops down a rocket trooper. I mean, you know, people wonder why they lose games, and this is the reason why people lose matches. Let's just kill Barry. See ya, Barry. No offence, Barry. So we're under a bit of pressure. I've got no energy. I've got absolutely nothing now because I'm dropping everything to defend both lanes. So all I can do really now is let the turret take the damage, play about on Luke, try and kill Luke if I can, and then wait for double energy to make my move, which is just 15 seconds away. Luke's deflecting all the shots like a madman, and as you can see, we do eventually die. So the turret in the middle is taking a lot of damage. We've done no damage at all to their turrets. So this game looks like it's going to be lost. Absolutely just no point. Leia's got a big push coming that right side because Thrawn's died again. Boba Fett goes for a bit of a trip. Dropping my TIE fighter drop there, but as you can see the turret does go down. Got a small charge coming up, so I'll just see if I can just get these got together with a charge and some damage and some Slave 1 love getting there. But as Luke, for some bizarre reason, avoids all of it. So maybe if Luke is deflecting shots, he can deflect the net and Slave 1, I don't know, because he should have been snapped up by that net and killed by it. But with just 25 seconds to go, this game is over. Absolute pointless game. Thrawn buffs stormtroopers. That just sums everything up for me really about this match. 1-0 defeat. So if you're, as I said, watching like these games and you're trying to figure out how to become a better player in 2v2, Thrawn's play there was rubbish. You know, you don't want to be spending. If someone's defending the lane, if it looks comfortable to you that they're going to cover that lane, you do not want to be dropping your troops there as well to defend, because one X-Wing fighter or drop like that will wipe everybody clean and all their energy is gone. You'd rather push the bottom lane with just maybe yourself and a couple of troopers or whatever it might be, just to get some chip damage on that turret, because both their leaders were on that top left side, so we had a chance to push that lane and we could have done that. And unfortunately, if only if the roles were reversed, I could have maybe done that. But we're into another 2v2, this time with Darth Vader up against Lando and Leia. Lando's got a chip on his shoulder about Bespin because Fett and Vader double-crossed him, but that's what the Empire is about. So, bit of a push coming here. Vader drops a sniper in a good position. That's really did some good damage into Lando's troopers there, as Lando does die, as you can see. The net, Slave 1, bit late to the show, but that tank does go down. So I've got a slight push. The units are not particularly strong, but enough to do some damage to the turret and make a start. As you can see, Lando runs away now, and I run away before that turret locks onto me. So the light tank stormtroopers do some damage at that top left. Vader has got everything under control on the bottom lane, which is to be expected. I'll get some value from this X-Wing. I keep saying X-Wing, but it's TIE Fighter. I'm the Empire. Lord Vader will not be impressed. But that sniper there, look at him, he's getting some good value in there. Straight away. So Vader's got a push on the bottom right. He picks up the health pack behind the turret. Troopers, Vader, smashing down that turret. I'll just hang on here for a little bit. Give him a bit of support if I can with Slave 1. But, yeah, I'll just hang back a bit. Drop down a tank behind, so I can cover Vader's side a little bit. He's got some good damage on that side now, so we want to really try and see what we can get out of this side. So that sniper's still in the middle, but he does eventually die to that light tank, but he got some good value for his full energy cost by chipping away and killing a lot of people. So I'll just drop in a Slave 1 to those guys, ran them up, kaboom. They dropped down an X-Wing attack to wipe out all the troopers there, but it might not be enough, because right now I want to join this tank and due back and poke away at his turret, which will take it down, giving us a 1-0 advantage as we move into double energy for the last 60 seconds. I do eventually die, but the reason for that was I couldn't really run back, and it kept them at that end of the map, which is what I like to do in the closing stages of the game. And with 50 seconds to go, there really isn't much to worry about. Look at this TIE fighter attack there. Look at the value that TIE fighter drop just took. This is the kind of plays you want to be doing when you're in these games. You want to make sure you maximise your value. So they've had like 4 different units in there. So it's probably costed about 8, maybe 10 energy. And that 3 energy cost TIE fighter just destroyed the lot. Now you're not always going to be able to kill them. It depends on the level of their cars, of course, and the level of your air support. But you'll do enough damage, so when they get to your turret will just kill them in one hit, which is perfectly fine as well. But right now, the rebels are on the defensive, and with just 15 seconds to go, it looks like it's going to be GG, 1-0 win against his level 9s, as Vader does his Rogue One recreation, but does eventually die to the hands of the rebels. I'll just drop in a bit of love from Slave 1, put Leia's place out of hair, place out of hair, hair out of place, and GG. So that makes up for the previous match, which was abysmal. So we move into a 1-0 win, which is good value. Picked up a silver pack, 19 points. And please pause the video to check out the decks if you wish to see that all the players have used. And we'll move straight into our next game, Luke and Leia again. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really playing with and against a lot of Lukes, and even Cassian. And you have to say to yourself, what is the reason for that? It's kind of odd. I mean, Luke's obviously a good starting deck because you get him at the start of the game, but so many players use him and just don't know what they're really kind of doing with him. Which is good if you're Empire. Like there, he drops Ben up there, which is a tricky play. So you've got all 3 of them together. I'll drop my net, drop in a Slave 1, do some damage, but that dewback will be converted. There it goes. Wow. Awesome Krennic not using good judgment there. I have to give Darth Vader a call and choke him for doing that. But the level 10 rebels there, so they're pretty high level, these guys, I think. So I'm going to die, but it's a valiant defence of our turret as an X-Wing comes in and sweeps the floor of a couple of troopers. But the left side push has gone, as we've got an ATSC walker going, but I'm going to make a push this right side. Whilst everyone's focused top left, I'm going to go right side and make a push and just do some damage with level 10s. Wow. Stun Luke and Leia, put them together, just so I can just buy some time to do some damage. Boba Fett decides to take a very slow crawl to get that health back, just pick it up, but no. He decides to kiss the turret, mwah, good night, as he dies. But with 1 minute 45 seconds to go, it's a good push. Our left turret is in trouble. Now my awesome Krennic's level 11, which I didn't realise. Wow. So everyone's a bit more high level than I am, but Leia's pretty weak here, so let's give some net treatment and then wait for this tank to get in front of me, so again I can do some chip damage. Krennic has done nothing on the right side. I was really desperate for him to drop an airstrike to kill that repair unit, and he hasn't done that. So I'll just keep chipping away on its turret. I'll give everything I've got here if I can, and I'll take care of that repair unit myself as I bring down that turret, and I do die again. Now by this stage I was not particularly happy because Krennic really is just paying zero attention to what's going on here. You know, there's a tank coming down the left side. I've made the push. There's no need for him to push. Really, with 1 minute to go, he should really think about defending because we've got this in the bag, but our left turret now is so vulnerable and it will go, giving us a 2-1 advantage in the game. It's all to play for now. 45 seconds left. We have to hang on now, really. Rebels got a strong push, a lot of units, a lot of troopers. Luke's chasing me like a madman. I do die. Luke's running around in circles thinking, what do I do, what do I do, what do I do? Troopers, charge, rush. He's rushing the turret, but will it be enough? With 30 seconds to go now. Everything to play for, but we are hanging on. No point dropping Slave 1 there because there's no value for me to do that. Big push coming down that left side. Load of rebel troopers coming down, but we should be able to take care of those guys. And I'll just cover the middle, delay everything coming down the middle here as Luke looks to make a suicide rush down the right, which won't work because I stun him, drop some Blazeman in there, and send him back to Tatooine in a body bag. And that's it, GG. Good game. So that's what I talked about earlier on, finding that opportunity to push a turret, and I did that both sides. And by doing that, although we didn't take the right side straight away, it was enough to take it down a bit later on and giving us that 2-1 win. Thanks so much for watching. Again, pause the video to check out our decks, and if you want to see some more Star Wars Force Arena content, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you in the next Star Wars Force Arena video. May the Force be with you.
Wow.